Okay, here we are on Catwalk. First things first, I'm going to be showing you the non-self bullet boost route. I would personally recommend going for the self bullet boost. If you have been keeping up with the tutorials, I'd say once you understand it, it's around the same consistency as Elevate, but I think it's also a little harder to learn. But I will be starting off without the self bullet boost if that's what you'd prefer. I just think the consistency of it and how much more leniency it gives is worth going for Amethyst and above. But if you're not going for the self bullet boost, you want to start off and just hold spacebar as you're falling and shoot this jock twice. And when you come here, you want to hit your head on this grate roof. I kind of mentally aim for around here when I jump, and that'll just keep you low for when you Godspeed across. You want to time your Godspeed so that you're slightly above the water to get a solid above water boost. But obviously before that you want to shoot the balloon. So hold space, shoot twice, jump and hit your head, shoot the balloon, and then Godspeed above water boost. Now also ideally you want to run along here to get some edging boost off this water, which it's pretty much this beginning section that makes or breaks the level. The ending kind of makes a bit of sense, whereas this is what will vary the most. From here you want to shoot this balloon, and you want to jump and kind of at the peak of your jump Godspeed and be holding shift, because if you're whatever your swap key is, you want to be holding swap. So if you're holding swap while you pick up this Godspeed, it won't swap to the Godspeed and you'll keep holding your katana, and from there you can hold A and slash this bullet back and then get it grounded off it. So in an actual run it'll look something like this, where you hit your head, hit the balloon, trying to get above water boost, that one sucked, and then hold shift, slash the bomb back. And as for the inputs while you're here, I just kind of hold W and A, slash back, and then I should be at this point when I Godspeed through the jocks. So you'll see here, get the above water boost, which again, that one sucked, slash the bullet back, Godspeed through, and you want to use your Godspeed kind of as far back as you comfortably can, because that'll allow you to use the Godspeed you pick up from these two early. And the reason you want to use it early is that if you use it late, like I just did, your Godspeed momentum will be eaten by hitting the balloon. So you want the Godspeed to kind of be worn out by the time you hit the balloon, and that way the speed you get from the Godspeed won't be wasted. And then from there, as soon as you bounce off this balloon, you want to wait a little bit to get a tiny bit more height, immediately Godspeed, and then on the way over slash this barnacle's bullet back at him to get a bit more of a speed boost. So there you go, that was a very sloppy ending, but still Amethyst. Basically, like I was saying earlier, most of the time save comes from the beginning, getting this above water boost, trying to get some edging here, which I didn't, and then getting the slash there really helps. Now for the self bullet boost, there's a setup for it, but it's still tricky. So as soon as you start the level, you want to look to the right on the edge between the dark spot and the light spot of this building in the background. So only move it horizontally till about here, right on the line. And then you're going to be holding W while you do this. You want to shoot the jock once on the way down to get it to 1 HP. And then as soon as you're on top of the stairs in front of you, you shoot your second shot, swap to your katana, and right when you're where the jock was is when you slash. So it should look something like this, where you line up and then you shoot your bullet when you're on top of the stairs. So when you're in line with the jock, if you do it too early, your crosshair will be misaligned. And then you want to swap and then slash with your katana. You want to do it in 2 separate clicks, so click, click. Because if you hold click, the katana slash will come out later and you won't get it. In fact, it doesn't come out at all. I'm pretty used to this by now and the timing, so I can get it quite often, but this took me so long to figure out. It's why I'm not saying you should just straight up go for this off the bat, because it was incredibly difficult to even learn in the first place. And then yeah, once you get the self bullet boost, you'll save enough time to the point where you can be a lot more lenient with this above water boost. Like there, I barely even got it at all. And the edging, and still be able to reach the time comfortably. Like there, I missed the bullet as well as didn't get an above water boost, and it's still an Amethyst DNF. But despite this, I don't think it's necessarily worth just going for self bullet boosts off the rip, because I know that kind of playstyle really doesn't work well for some people, and self bullet boost for some people can lead to a lot of unenjoyment. So I would say if you've tried Dasher and Elevate already, and you got the self bullet boost down and got Amethyst with that, and you didn't hate that process, it's definitely something you should consider, but it is more than attainable without it. It'll just require a bit more better movement, which, you know, you could argue is something to be a bit more proud of. If you can get the Amethyst without, because it just means you played the level at a better standard. So yeah, kind of just mess around with both, pick and choose. Like always, if you have any questions, feel free to ping me or message me on Discord whenever, or you can just like leave a comment and I'll try and get back to it when I see it. Alright, good luck with the Catwalk, see ya.